What is up, guys? It is SGE, and I am back with my defensive tips for NBA 2K13. This is in general, it can be for my team or any type of game that you're playing. This is what I have for you. And first of all, we've got the defensive settings, so this is very important. Before the game even starts, they're going to come up with the screen, and you're going to want to go to on-ball pressure, and you're going to want to make it, for all the good shooters, you want it to be play tight, and for the bad ones, you want it to be like sag off. Like as you can see, Tyson Chandler has a sag off, but like you put play tight on Amari, Carmelo, JR, and Jason Kidd because you know that they are a good threat for shooters. Next, we have the off-ball defensive settings that are also available when they show up. Also, you just have to press RB or R1 to keep on sliding around to them. And you want to do deny ball for all of them, and it works, trust me. Next, when the game starts, just pause it and go to settings, coach profiles, and this is what will show up. And this is especially important for what I'll be going over later, which will be the 1-3-1 zone. And you can see defensive pressure has to be 100. Help defense should be 83. I like that number. It's good because your guys don't just let the guys go to the basket in the 1-3-1. And crass offensive glass is 69. So your guys can get back on D. And double team 74 just because doubling is actually very important to the 1-3-1. So these basically the defenses that we're going to be using that are the best are the 1-3-1, which is very reliable, and the man-to-man defense. So basically, to go to the 1-3-1 for Xbox, you just go right on the D-pad, like you can see a little animation there, and Y, and then you press Y. It'll show up with all the defenses, and then for PS3 or whatever, you go right on whatever that thing is, and then triangle for 1-3-1. And to switch back to man, you could just go do the same thing and press the X or the A button. And then, so basically, most of the time, I recommend playing the 1-3-1 zone. What you're going to want to do, this really helps, because the 1-3-1 is great zone. It's very hard to beat it. So you're going to want to be controlling the middle guy. Normally, the middle guy, it's a power forward you want to be controlling. And normally the middle guy, well, make your middle guy the worst defender, like, on the court. And control him. You can see it on the screen right now. You want to press RB to, like, you're on defense. Press RB or R1, and then press Y or triangle, and that will bring you to the middle guy of the zone. And what you're going to want to do with this guy most of the time is watch for the corner threes, because that's a little bit left open in the zone. And also just when they're driving, like, go to the middle. But you don't have to completely be attached to this guy. Like, you're free to do this zone however you want, but that's how I do it sometimes. And also, I'm never afraid to play on-ball D when the guy I'm playing is, like, some loser who freaking goes sideways on the three-point line, because, you know, like, those guys do that. So you can play on-ball D on that. And always, like, when the shot clock is going down, just go with the on-ball guy so you can block the shot, because the CPU is decent at blocking the shots. So that is basically it. For the best all-around defense for most of the time is the 1-3-1 zone. But there is an exception. For the three-point cheesers in my team, like a team who has Matt Bonner at center, Steve Novak, Kyle Korver, Mike Miller, like all playing at once, and you have a decent, you have like some athletic players, then you're going to want to play man-to-man zone. I mean, a man-to-man defense, and you can control the center or the guy on ball, because all these guys are super slow. If you are playing a decently athletic guy on these guys, they will not get good shots off. So that is the only time where I wouldn't do that. So basically, that is it. The 1-3-1 is basically the best defense in the game. That is the best. I'll show you guys more gameplay with the 1-3-1 if you want, but you can check out my Jordan game. I was playing the 1-3-1 in that game. And yeah, just don't forget to do like these settings here, these settings. It really helps. And also, before the game, you know how you do the on-ball and off-ball stuff? So make sure before the game, while you do the coach profiles like I showed you, and also go to defensive settings and do it for the bench players, because the bench players, it shows up on auto. So that's just an extra little tip. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what kind of defense you play. This is probably the best way. This is LT Shukya showed me how to do this, and I mean, you could take it from me because I got Michael Jordan in my team in like 2 months. So I will show you gameplay too. So that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I am out. SGE.